Hi Aquarius, happy early birthday and welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your mid-January 2025 love reading. Thank you to those of you who've liked, viewed, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of that. For those of you new to the channel, source will be in front of us. It's what I call the bridge and the gap spread. And the way it works is we'll look at the past, present, future energies between you and a main love interest. Once we get through all that, we'll pull some oracle cards as well for some additional insight. That's the bridge and the gap dynamic comes into play. As far as the decks being used, on the left side we have the Lover's Path Tarot, on the right side we have the Romantic Tarot. And also keep in mind it's a general reading, so I'm going to be referring to the cards on the left as your energy and the cards on the right as the other person's. If you feel like it's the way around in your situation, then definitely trust that. Alright, so with all that out of the way, we'll get started. Past energy on your side, we have the Seven of Staves. So this is actually a Leo energy here. So yeah, I could just be saying that maybe you might have felt like this person was coming on a little bit too strong in the past. Maybe they were trying to move the connection forward a little bit faster than you were comfortable with. So that could have definitely led to you having some resistance on your part. Alright, past energy on their side, we have the King of Wands. So this is also Leo energy here too. So yeah, it could just be saying that maybe this person was just accustomed to getting their way, right? So it could just be one of those things where they wanted things their way, and even if you were putting up some resistance to it, it could have just been one of those things where, guys might have hit an impasse at that point. All right, present energy on your side, we have the Nine of Coins. So yeah, so to me this says that you're definitely just embracing your independence at this time. I feel like at the very least you're trying to make that clear to this person too, right? So again, like I said, maybe you picked up on the fact that they are the type who feels like they always get their way. So maybe you're just like deliberately setting that boundary a little stronger to let them know, like, well, if that's normally how it goes, that's cool, but I like to do my own thing, So it could just be one of those things where obviously if they're showing up in this reading for you, there is interest on your part, but I feel like it's just one of those things where you're just trying to reestablish the boundaries in the connection. All right, present energy on their side, we have the Four of Wands. So yeah, so it definitely looks like they do see the potential for this connection to be a long-standing one, and it looks like they still really have set in their mind that they do want to move the connection forward with you. Although, of course, this doesn't look like it's necessarily an aggressive energy like you might have been fighting off in the past. So yeah, it could just be one of those things where maybe as you're setting your boundaries, they're adjusting as well, but it looks like their overall goal of moving the connection forward still seems to be in play. All right, future energy on your side, we have the Ace of Arrows. So to me, this says that ultimately you'll get some kind of insight on what you want to do regarding the connection. Now, for some of you, this could be maybe happening during the new moon in your sign, so that would make sense given it will be an Aquarius season soon. But yeah, either way, I feel like this is saying that you're going to figure out which approach you want to take with this connection in the near future. All right, and future energy on their side, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So yeah, this could just be saying that in a way, maybe their main problem is, they feel like they're behind when it comes to their love lives, So for example, maybe this is someone who traditionally didn't necessarily find themselves rushing to settle down either, but maybe now for whatever reason their perspective has changed. They feel like, okay, not only do I want to settle down, but it seems like I'm behind on doing so. So now it could just be one of those things where maybe in their mind they're like a little bit rushed, whereas you're more relaxed in the connection, it seems. All right, and the bottom of the deck on your side, we have the Ten of Cups. So this is actually Pisces energy here. So yeah, it could just be saying that maybe as we progress through Pisces season, you might actually find your stance toward this person softening a bit to where you actually start to see the potential in the connection as well. So that could be what that's pointing to there. All right, and bottom of the deck on their side, we have the Six of Cups. So yeah, so if we look at the artwork here, it looks like people reconnecting with friends. Yeah, it could just be one of those things where maybe if they are starting to feel a little anxious when it comes to this connection, right, maybe they'll just say, all right, well, let me just spend more time with friends to just kind of prevent the anxiety from bubbling up to the surface. And then, so, because like I said, obviously it seems like there's some interest there for them to show up in your reading, but it seems like they're just a little bit anxious and trying to move things faster than they need to. But again, like I said, it looks like when you set your boundaries, that is going to kind of hit the reset button that the connection needs. But we'll see what the Oracle cards add to the mix. First, we'll see what we get from the Messages of Love Oracle card deck here. I did pre-shuffle this deck, but I'll give it a few more shuffles, and then we'll cut the deck and pull a card. Okay, we'll take this card. And then we'll do the same thing with the Wisdom Oracle deck. I also pre-shuffled this one as well, but we'll give it a few more shuffles, cut the deck and pull a card. Okay. And we'll take this card. Let me get this out of the way, and we'll take a look at that Messages of Love card first. Alright, we have Go Slow, take time to get to know each other. So, funny enough, obviously, for those of you, if your energy resonates more with the right side, this definitely seems more like a message that will resonate with the energies on the right for sure. Seems like you're already there, right, as far as you are trying to move things slower. So, kind of funny to see that come up. And then, from the Wisdom Oracle, we have Thinker. There's the artwork. Numbers 44. We'll see what this has to say. Alright, the relationship message says love is not logical, but when you choose a partner, it is good to have things in common other than desire. This is a time to weigh the pros and cons of your partnership. If there is enough common ground, go for it. If not, there are other fish in the sea. Don't force it to work. And should others tell you who they are, take them at their word. This is not the time to indulge in a fantasy. No matter what, in this case, the facts are the facts. See, an interesting thing there where it says, it is good to have things in common other than desire, right? So again, like I said, I feel like they definitely, it looks like we're coming in pretty strong toward you in the past, but you seem to have set a pretty firm boundary with them. And maybe that was part of, for your peace of mind as well, because maybe that's what you were thinking, right? Like, okay, does this person only want one thing here? What's going on, right? So I feel like this is saying by you actually setting the boundary, it is going to actually help you figure out for sure on both sides if this really is a compatible connection or not. From what I'm seeing with the Ten of Cups on your side at the bottom of the deck, looks like they might actually grow on you, and that could be what the Ace of Arrows is actually pointing to where you finally get to the point where like, okay, now that this person, now that I set the boundary and this person's relaxing a little bit, I actually do want to move things forward. So looks like at least for some of you will move forward. But yeah, hopefully that resonated with you guys. Once again, happy early birthday, and I'll see you all next month. All right, bye.